Tribe Uganda is a collective of different creatives, especially comic illustrators and animators. It's sort of like a platform where they can be seen, or where their skills can be seen, because I think a few years ago, or even now, I feel like there's less appreciation of the creatives within Uganda. So Tribe Uganda is sort of like that platform that will create awareness out there for people to know the different skills, to see what Ugandans can actually do, and probably hire them, or at least help them get their goals at the end of the day. So for me, the Digiart Fest, the values it has added for Mango Tree, first, it has given us exposure. Yeah, because Mango Tree is a large company. I know we deal in education materials, so we have sort of gotten exposure from a different world, because we don't always do the animation, like mainstream animation, mainstream comics, but we've gotten that kind of exposure from the potential clients and potential sponsors who have also seen that we can actually do this. And even for us, the creatives within Mango Tree, we have also gotten the opportunity to express ourselves in the other arts that we can do, other than what Mango Tree mainly concentrates on. This year in the Digiart Fest, we're trying, as creatives, we're trying to see what we can do. We're trying to see if we can have comics, or maybe, because we deal so much in children's books, so something around that, like children's comics or children's animations. It's something that we are looking to doing and to presenting. The skills that we have can be used for anything. Most people don't realize that it's not just designing for the sake of designing. We can contribute to everything that's happening within the nation, whether it's politics, whether it's development planning, whether it's health, whatever, agriculture. We still can contribute to it with our designs and with our comics and the animations. So I hope that all the other sectors that may not really think that we are relevant, maybe they can also show up and see that we are actually relevant, and the work can contribute a very large percentage to what they do. Well, I'm very hopeful for the digital art in the next 10 years. I'm really hopeful, because right now we've made such tremendous strides. In a few years that I've been active as a creative, I've seen the growth myself. So I know that in 10 years' time, it will be really awesome. I know we're going to start our own movie industry, I believe. Yeah, we'll have some Wakanda movies coming out. I know that's going to happen. So I feel like where we are is a very good place, and we are improving constantly, which is really, really good. The Tribe Collective can create a standard across Africa in several ways. I think first, we have to have really quality work. Second, something that I really truly emphasize, we need to tell our stories. We shouldn't go and tell a story about Batman or try to be like Disney. We need to be as authentic as possible. The moment you tell your own story, people reflect, or maybe they sort of relate to that story, because everyone has a background where they come from, and they enjoy listening to where others come from, to their origins. And that's why we find stories like Batman exciting, because that is someone's origin, that's someone's story. So if we tell our own stories, either we can pick from folklore, or we just create our own fictional stories, but they have to have an origin from within Africa. And I think once we put that standard out there, it is going to be so powerful. So we shouldn't try to duplicate or try to copy anyone else. Just be our authentic selves. I believe the collective will have a feature film. I hope it will. I know it will, because these are a bunch of talented people, really super talented writers, talented animators, comic illustrators. So the future is bright. I know we may not create something exactly like Moana, but we're going to have something even better, like superb. And I know with the strides we are taking in this industry, I know there is no doubt we're going to have even more feature-length animations, or even create like our own like live action superhero movie. So I know it's going to come, it's going to happen. I have learned so much just from 1 year of tribe. And when I was within the tribe, I was looking at this situation and I was thinking, if I had this way back when I was in school, and I just meet people maybe from Makerere, I meet people from any other creative place, and we discuss our different ideas and come up with this amazing work, I think I would probably be more far than I am now. So I feel like that's something they need to also think about, and also consider creatives when it comes to all the other aspects, health or whatever, because I think creatives have a way they look at things. So whether it's interior designing and you bring them into a hospital, they are going to organize the hospital in a way that is very efficient for all the other people that work there. Unlike when you just get someone off the street and ask them to do something. Creatives are brilliant at another level, and I think they need to be used more in order for this country to develop. Not to brag, but we do a lot of things. Everything that is designed, a creative has something to do with it. All the posh cars, all the posh buildings, all those ideas are generated by creatives. So if there's a kid out there who wants to do comics or animation or whatever, just follow your heart, follow your dreams, and you will make it, because the creative industry in Uganda is really young, so there is so much to explore. There's wealth of knowledge within Uganda itself. The stories, the different ethnic groups have the amazing cultures that we have. All you have to do is pick from that. You can even do a comic about food, and it will sell, because it's really outstanding, it's authentic, and it's nowhere else in Africa. It's just in Uganda. And just follow your dreams and everything will fall into place.